Yoga, Ashtanga yoga. Well, first and foremost, I really believe in the power of asana, in the postures. But it's how we relate our attempts on the mat to the people around us, to the society as a whole, which defines if it's yoga. We have the option to choose to do good or to do bad, or just let things fall apart. Yoga is about growing life. Yoga is about building community. Yoga is about creating health in our body, in our mind, in our soul. It's about taking an active stance to the problems around us and within ourselves too. Yoga is about choosing to do good, but asana must be a deeper reflection about ourselves, about who we are, what it's all about here on earth. So it's not just about doing all these movements, but it's about how we do them, why we do them. It's about how they influence us, what they do to us in our center, in our heart.
Well, it probably helps all of society as a whole, but in yoga, and I suppose in life, we need some help, right? We just can't do it on our own. So having a group of like-minded people that share similar thoughts and passions is good. We get to support each other.
Well, Miami Life Center is my favorite studio in the whole world. I get very excited every time I have to come here because I love it here.
Miami Life Center, it's all about yoga, it's all about community. You know, people that come here, they really, really give themselves to the practice.
When I do yoga consistently, I have that sense of real awareness.
I feel so much better. I feel more secure. I feel more control about myself. The way I acting, the way I talking, I feel completely different in a positive way.
It calms my mind, it calms my soul, it completely changes your body.
Strength. I don't think I've ever felt stronger in my life. And I'm almost 50, I'll be 50 this year.
Every week, I'm religious. I practice. And practice, and I meditate, and I do practice. And I've met angels in this class. I met angels in this center.
It's a journey. It's both an internal and an external journey, and it offers you both focus and insight.
Pain sometimes will take you to really wonderful places, you know. It opens doors, you know. Embrace your pain, that's your spirit.
You know, really what it means to have yoga be part of your daily life. I used to just go one class a week or something. Now I try and be here like 5 days a week.
I dabbled in other types of yoga, but Ashtanga is the only thing that kept me coming back to my mat.
This is what I do every day. I want to come and do my practice.
I like that the instructors are very good. They're very knowledgeable.
The teachers know me. They know what I need to work on. I feel like they sincerely care about me. So I come here every day and they expect me to be here, so I have a place to be.
I think it's how they make you feel at home, and they're always there when you need them, and they help you keep going, even in hard times when it gets a little rough.
What it does more than anything is that it engenders a sense of compassion, right? So when you do the practice for a while, when you do yoga for a while, you tend to start looking inward rather than outward. And when you start looking inward, you tend to be a bit more empathetic to the people around you and the world around you.
Yoga is about patterning and repatterning. It's about finding ways from a less efficient habit and discovering a more efficient way of living our lives. It's about committing to that precise work which illuminates these inhibiting patterns, and then allowing ourselves to drop the stuff which is no longer useful, which stands in our way. It's about identifying the paradigms and the needs that's gone stale and which prevents us from becoming who we are, and find new ways of living which just serves us better, which serves us all better, and begin to allow ourselves to take the appropriate steps out of the fear and into this scary place called happiness and